Hello everyone, what's up? Mar-a-Lago Club, one of the most regarded private clubs globally, is owned by former President Donald Trump and is located in one of Florida's most valuable parcels of land. But unfortunately, it is also considered to be a playground for the rich. The Great Mar-a-Lago, which is Spanish for sea to lake, is truly the crown jewel of Palm Beach. Ex-President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago property in Palm Beach, Florida, is the real Florida White House. The sprawling mansion is currently designated as a National Historic Site. It has a variety of guest rooms, spas, dining halls, and guests, including Rod Stewart, Martha Stewart, Vanessa Williams, and Fabio Lanzoni, among others who have remained anonymous since the Secret Service affirmed there is no comprehensive method for tracking visits to the exclusive club. The property has an extravagant architecture that resembles French chateaus, grandeur, and pools that view the Atlantic Ocean. The resort also has Trump-esque features like gold-plated faucets and self-portraits of the ex-president in tennis whites. The property is huge with approximately 126 rooms, making it Florida's second largest mansion. But beyond the guests and the grandeur, Mar-a-Lago reflects the country as a whole, a residence with perceived class and perfection that, when viewed from the inside, becomes little more than a Disneyland-style attraction, where our perceptions of class and wealth are more important than the tasteful nature of the elites themselves. The first resident of Mar-a-Lago was Marjorie Merriweather Post. As the heiress to the Marjorie cereals business, she built the residence in the 1920s. She recruited Marion Sims Wyeth to design the structure and Joseph Urban to create the exterior. She spent approximately $5 million on the mansion, which would be about $160 million adjusted for 2020 inflation. Post hired theatrical designer Joseph Urban to decorate and design the living rooms, public rooms, 58 bedrooms, and 33 bathrooms. Post believed Urban was the right person for the job because he had previously worked for the massive opera houses in Boston and New York. Post and Urban collaborated and discussed how to make each room different and unique. The architectural elements and gold leaf ceilings were breathtaking. The gold leaf at Mar-a-Lago is an identical replica of the thousand-winged ceiling in Venice's Accademia. But the religious symbols have been changed by other symbols and a secular coat of arms. The Post came up with the notion of replacing religious symbols. When Mar-a-Lago was completed, the living room with its massive arched window facing the Atlantic Ocean in the east was completed. The glass in that arched window was a huge piece of single glass made in Pittsburgh, and transporting it to Florida needed special preparations. Because of low bridges and narrow tunnels, the transport route was altered at some time. Despite this, the glass shattered into pieces when being fitted, and it was ordered again. This time, it went off without a hitch. Mar-a-Lago boasts a 75-foot-tall tower from which her visitors may enjoy the stunning ocean sights. The historic home was located between Lake Worth and the Atlantic Ocean, thus the name Mar-a-Lago. In Spanish, it means from the sea to the lake. People who didn't speak Spanish, on the other hand, believe the initials of Mar-a-Lago, M-A-R, came from her given name, Marjorie. The Grand Mar-a-Lago cost $7 million when it was finished in 1927. Hutton's family's social life and activities were frequently featured in the society sections. Post was able to hold a day celebration with Ringling Circus at Mar-a-Lago in 1929. The New York Times labeled it the greatest show on earth. Marjorie Post and EF Hutton divorced in 1935, and the next year she married Joseph E. Davies. Dinah Merrill, Hutton, and Post's only child was born. Merrill came to popularity as an actress, socialite, and philanthropist. When Marjorie Post died in 1973, she gave the estate to the U.S. government to be used as a winter White House for presidents and visiting dignitaries. But after that, Richard Nixon had established himself in Key Biscayne, and Carter was at ease in Georgia. As a result, the estate was restored to the Post family by the government in 1981. As the property acquired its reputation, a real estate mogul happened upon it while connecting two Palm Beach residences. The estate went on the market for a reported $20 million. In 1980, Mar-a-Lago was made on the historic landmark list. The community has written the application on its behalf. A few years after it was designated as a national monument, ex-President Donald Trump offered $28 million to purchase Mar-a-Lago. He planned to turn it into a private club. However, his bid was rejected because the property was exclusively for residential use. So, how can he now claim ownership? The explanation is that he knows the art of dealing, which he professes to know. The Post family, however, rejected Trump's offer of $15 million for the home. Instead, in a typical Republican manner, he chose to buy the land between Mar-a-Lago and the beach from Jack C. Massey, vowing to build a mansion that would hide the property's ocean views. Then in 1985, he purchased the home for an estimated $7 million through his deceptive tactics. His first additions to the home were a 20,000 square foot ballroom, 5 clay tennis courts, and a waterfront pool. Trump converted the estate into a resort in 1944 after financial troubles in the 1990s. The facility began hosting concerts, charity events, and other occasions, galas, and balls throughout the decade. Okay, friends, I hope you're enjoying this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel Bounty Lux to watch more amazing videos in the future. If you have any questions so far, tell us in the comment below. This is how he did it. He bought the property beside Mar-a-Lago and threatened to block the beautiful ocean and water view by building big architecture over there. But he said he wouldn't build anything there if Mar-a-Lago was sold to him. Eventually, in 1985, he got Mar-a-Lago. How could the foundation let him ruin its view? Great dealing by Trump, isn't it? Donald Trump only paid about $10 million, which is far less than his original offer for the whole property with its antiques and the furniture inside it. Several events have shaped the history and culture of the Mar-a-Lago resort, but one of Trump's most demonstrative political actions took place on the estate in 2006. Trump chose to raise a 20 by 30 foot American flag atop an 80-foot flagpole on the property's roof. The action drew the attention of the town of West Palm Beach, and the city council swiftly asked Trump to respect the construction laws in place, which limit flagpoles to 42 feet in height. The council decided to penalize Trump with $1,250 every day he refused to remove the flag. Instead of obeying, he chose to sue the city, eager to foot the bill for as lengthy and expensive as the lawsuit became. The truth was finally revealed when Trump decided to drop the lawsuit in return for the city's fines being dropped. Trump agreed to trim the pole by 10 feet while still exceeding the 40-foot limit and to relocate the flag to a less visible spot on the mansion's front yard. Trump was also obligated to contribute $1 million to veterans charity as part of the agreement. The 20-acre property also has art, design, and dining amenities that create the impression of being straight out of a historical castle. The main building's entry has neo-Gothic and Andalusian features, and an old world meets new world marble and gold collaboration. Inside the main building, European-inspired designs with high ceilings and gold-plated designs decorate every site wall can be noticed. The building also houses a neo-Baroque dining hall, which housed the Chinese president's delegation in 2020. The structure also has a helicopter pad with open-air access, allowing Trump and his elite list of visitors to arrive and go with ease. However, the club's membership fee is what keeps the guest list limited. The initiation fees are around $200,000, with extra annual dues of $14,000 and a $2,000 minimum for annual food expenditures. Despite the high rates, guests continue to visit. Trump allegedly gained $15.6 million from his ownership of the club in 2014. While the club is one of the most exclusive hangouts outside Bohemian Grove or any smaller U.S. Virgin Islands, the resort is still noted for its controversy and contradicting judgments. This can range from building pools just inches from the ocean to giving select visitors plastic spoons to eat $10,000 worth of caviar. To be very honest, I love this mansion. I secretly wish to go have lunch there one day, LOL. In the end, Post's vision of Mar-a-Lago being an important presidential retreat came true. And with Trump's $10 million purchase expanding into a $160 million asset that he isn't afraid of advertising while in office, Donald Trump is making out quite nicely too. If you're looking to challenge yourself and take a course that will teach you to become part of this digital revolution, well then, you can click on the link in the description below this video and that will take you over there so you can learn more information about this course. We highly recommend it. With this, it is time to wrap today's video. I hope that you found the content quite informative and also satisfactory. If you like the content, share it among your friends and comment down below which points surprised you the most. And keep visiting to Bounty Lux for more interesting lists and updates on lifestyle and entertainment by subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Bye.